So let's talk a little bit about interrogation techniques and what is torture, what isn't torture, what works, what doesn't work. The Senate report on torture told us very clearly that the enhanced interrogation techniques, so-called, which are actually torture, of rectal feeding, rectal hydration, the making people stand or shackling them in uncomfortable positions, making people stand on broken feet, leaving people to essentially die of hypothermia or exposure. These techniques did not help obtain information, actionable intelligence about upcoming acts. We have a report that tells us what kind of interrogation techniques are more effective, and it's from Jane Goodman Delahunty of Australia's Charles Sturt University. She interviewed 34 interrogators in Australia, Indonesia, and Norway who handled 30 international terrorism suspects, including potential members of various terrorist groups, including the Tamil Tigers, Ansar al-Ismail, etc., etc. And the consensus was what works is building rapport, being polite, building a relationship with the suspect, making them physically comfortable. That is what works. One of the interrogators told the story of actually bonding around the suspect's, the fact that the suspect was a fan of the TV series 24. So even if you truly believe as an interrogator that these are evil people and you believe that they have this information that could be useful, you're being polite to them, not because you truly respect them. You're just playing your role as an interrogator, and you would think interrogators would be willing and open to do that, Lewis.
I guess the professional ones are. Also, why don't you just offer them money? The world's most universal language. There's probably a certain amount of money you could offer people that you think have important information that would make them give it to you.
Yeah, I think that you start treading on dangerous ground there, and there would be, some people would agree with you, Lewis, and some people would very strongly disagree because it is negotiating with terrorists, essentially. I just don't think you need to do it. I think it has been shown time and time again that building rapport is what works. And think for a second, think about the techniques that work best in other areas of life. If you're talking about just even police talking to suspects, forget about these CIA interrogators. Good cop, bad cop. What is that based on? It's based on the idea that the good cop building rapport in contrast to the bad cop is going to get useful information from the suspect. Think about even getting compensated by customer service agents when your flight is delayed at the airport. What works best? Going up there and angrily demanding that they give you a travel voucher, or being polite and building rapport, getting children to behave, Lewis? I mean, in every aspect of life, it seems rapport works better. Why wouldn't it be the case here?
I think because the CIA and perhaps lots of Bush, Cheney, maybe they think that fear works better. So that's probably their approach.
And I hope that the Senate report, which outlines in very clear language, in black and white, that these techniques don't work, will really be analyzed by the people doing these interrogations, not from the point of view of what makes them feel better, making people be in pain, think they're going to die. What's better for the country if building rapport is going to get more useful information? Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/dpakman. We'll be back after the break.